Let me preface this by saying that this is not a tutorial. I'm not attempting to teach you anything. So take this video as you will. So first up, I'm going to be using... No, I shouldn't have done the wink. No. Yeah, I'm agreeing with myself right now. What I do is I start with the front part of my brows, the part that is closest to your nose. And what I do is with the tip of the pencil, just start drawing small, short, flicked out strokes that resembles hair. So you can see me doing that right now to the front, how the hair grows naturally. You'll have some brows, even if you have sparse brows, you'll have brows enough to indicate exactly how the hair grows, and so you can just keep doing that and try and mimic how the brows grow at that point. I always go in with this step, a spoolie. Use your spoolie to brush and blend everything together. It will also give you a perspective on where to go from there. So now I'm moving up to the top part of my brows. I'm not one of those people who like to draw a harsh line on the top part. I like to take my time and build, doing that short stroke motion again, because I don't like the harsh line on top. It just makes the brows look a tiny bit unnatural. I mean, of course, everyone is going to know that you filled in your brows, but you want to keep them guessing. So I like to do that. I like to again keep drawing the short strokes that resemble hair, or at least what's close to hair. Towards the tail end of my brows, I like to then start drawing it downwards, again following the direction of hair growth. Oh, I thought for something funny there, I guess. I think I was watching a video. Well, anyway. No, I'm not one of those people who stops and smells the roses. I'm one of those people who stops and laugh at something. Towards the tail end, you want to draw shorter, tinier strokes, and this is where having a tiny pencil helps. A brow pencil with a sharp tip or a tiny tip like the NYX Micro Brow that I'm using right now. Or if you're using pencils, make sure you sharpen them really well. A sharp pencil makes for nice, thin, beautiful hair-like strokes that is going to help with making your brows look as natural as possible. Take a shot every time I say strokes. You're gonna be drunk in this video, trust me. Yes, don't you just love how beautiful and clean that looks? Now I'm taking a brow gel. This is a tinted brow gel. You can use a clear brow gel if you have thick enough eyebrows. I like the tinted one because it helps fill in all those gaps that I didn't really, or I can't really fill in with the brow pencil. So this really helps. Because I've got such broad brows, I can just go ham with it. I don't have to be precise or controlled with this. I tend to press it down on my brows and get it combed nice and upwards because the gel is going to help it hold. And also it's got tiny microfibers. This one in particular has got tiny microfibers, so it really does help. Now moving on to concealer, I like to do this step. Usually this concealer step I reserve for when I'm really looking to make sure that I look on point, on fleek. Oh god, that is so 2016, 2017, isn't it? So my brows are slayed. Oh no, that sounds cringy too. Well, I like to do this so my brows look good. Yeah, well, that's timeless, let's go with that. Oh yes, I love it when the concealer just cuts and creates a nice crisp line. Don't you love that? Yeah, when I see people doing that even on the internet, on YouTube, that's my satisfying video compilation. I wish someone would just make that, Let there be every excruciating detail of blending concealer out. Oh god, that gives me so much pleasure. Okay, yep, okay. So I'm just cleaning it up with the concealer that's very close to my skin tone. As you can see, it's blending right into my skin. I like using concealers that blend into my skin tone. I don't really like using lighter concealers. I feel like it over emphasizes if you have flaws. So I like using a skin tone concealer. I'm also going on the top part, and as you'll see again, that satisfying cut of that sharp. I don't really care about the front part. My front part can look as natural as possible, but my tail, the tail part of my brows, needs to be nice and sharp. Look at that sharp, beautiful, crisp line. Yes. And then all you want to do is blend that concealer upwards. Even this part, I'm not really going to make it too sharp. I'm just going to give it a nice clean line. So there we go. Just blend all the concealer out, and I think we're done. Yes. Oh, set it with some powder, of course. Set it and forget it. No, that's not funny. I know that's not funny. Whatever. So set it with the powder. On the top part too. Let's not forget the top part. Yes. You can do this after your foundation routine or before your foundation routine. I know some people like to do either or. And there we go. Yes.